Alright boys, just in the shop fooling around. I decided today that I would fix my air compressor, or at least see if I could fix it. So instead of being a dummy like I have been, I actually went on YouTube and looked up some videos on how to fix these fucking things. Now I found out, I better bring this to the light. So I found out that there's a check valve here. See that nut comes out, and there's just a spring, a little rubber cork basically. That rubber cork needs to be flat, and it wasn't. So I did that, and it was working better, but it still wasn't working right. So the other thing they talked about was this, which I believe is the actual unloader, which is this guy here. Well, I noticed down underneath, you can't really see that well, but there. I don't know if you can see, there's a little tiny pin there. It's kind of like a Schrader valve. When the mechanism gets turned on, it flicks that Schrader valve and makes it blow off a little bit. Well, that wasn't holding, or something. Something wasn't working. So what I did, so it's open here on the side. I have to pardon my camera work, I'm not so good at this today. But right here and there, that little hole, I just put a little dollop of oil. Put some compressor oil in there. Seems to work fine now. Let's just have a look, see. We're at 100 pounds roughly. We're over. Oh god, I'm still not healthy. Hook the compressor up. There. Now we're plugged in. We're at a little closer to 90 pounds, I guess. It might not kick, I don't know. Oh! And it's a failure! Weird. It was working properly earlier. I guess this is a bit of a fail. Alright. Well, I guess it's back to the drawing board with that. Alright, well it looks like that air compressor was a complete fail. I thought I had it working. It seemed to be working fine earlier. I flicked the switch about 50 times and it worked every time. But now it's not working again. So maybe there's a little more than meets the eye than I thought with that. Obviously it's probably that unloader, but I'm not 100% sure. What I found was really weird was that I said there's that Schrader valve at the bottom, and the little dongle thing that comes out is so loose, like when you watch it move, like it's just flopping around. I'm wondering if that Schrader valve isn't actually, you know, like half turned out. You know, like what happens with a regular Schrader valve and a tire or anything like that. So, well, I might take it apart more and fuck with it, but I might just still. I don't want to get into it too deep because, you know, as it is, I'm sure I can take it back and they won't notice what I've done. So, I don't know. We'll see what happens. It's kind of a piss off though because you know, I like having a fucking air compressor. I guess that would be one reason. And yeah, it's just, you know, nice to have. But it was a little undersized, so it might just have to get replaced. Cheers. Backwards. But, yeah. Oh, that's cold. I don't drink my beer ice cold. Not usually. I prefer it to be a little warm, to be honest. Not warm, like, I don't like it room temperature warm, but I only like it cool. I don't like it ice cold. I find it's much harder to drink when it's ice cold. Just standing by the bright light there, it's making everything really orange. But it's pretty warm tonight. It's not too bad. A little bit of smoke off my mouth, but it's actually above freezing. And probably warmer outside than it is in here, because this concrete holds the fucking cold pretty bad. I was just watching some videos there. That's one good thing about having a computer out here in my shop, is, you know, I can watch videos, and especially like instructional videos and tutorials and shit, like if I'm working on my cars or something like that, and, you know, it's something I don't know about, I can, you know, just easily search it right there instead of going in the house. And, you know, if I want to bring up diagrams or anything like that, you know, I got the computer right there, so just do her up and then it works. So it's a bonus, but this beer's tasty. But yeah, other than that, nothing too much going on today. It's just a slow Sunday. You know, kind of recovering from the last 2 days of having some drinks. Mind you, I wish I had more of these right now, because they taste good at this time of day. But yeah, I forgot the box. Where is it? This? Yeah. This box here. Whoa. It's, I just sold that. Buddy was here actually about an hour ago and paid me $80 for it. So that's what I paid actually Buddy to tow the truck down here. I paid him $80. So there you go. The tow bill's paid for off the truck already. So now I just got to sell a couple more things, and I'll actually get my money back. I got the smoke tail lights off. Where are they? Down there somewhere. Yeah, right there. It's hard to do this backwards, but I'm trying a new method of holding this that might even be a little more stabler. I can't tell, but I'm holding it against my stomach. So instead of just holding it out, I can hold it straight out like that, but if I hold it to my stomach, it's easier to hold, and I think it's a little stabler. We'll see anyways. But I was also quite surprised the other day there. I looked and I have over fucking 1,500 subscribers now. It's like, holy shit. I don't know where they're all coming from. I think I have, like, I know that off-grid video I did, a lot of people watched that, and maybe you're watching my videos from that, and if you're interested in off-grid stuff, there's a lot more of that to come. I haven't done any vids lately, but me and my father are actually planning a series called The Off-Grid Life. I'm doing a bunch of episodes just focusing on different aspects of living off-grid, you know, what we experienced and all that. Plus, you know, I want to build these solar panels and a few other things. I might have even talked about this before in one of my last vlogs, I don't know. I can't remember. I tend to repeat shit sometimes because, you know, the marijuana gets my brain a little frazzled now and then. But yeah, just enjoying Sunday, quiet Sunday, like I said. Thought I'd fix my air compressor. Obviously I didn't, so I gotta look back into that, which sucks, but it is what it is. Other than that, don't know exactly what I'm gonna do tomorrow. Oh, heartburn. It's one thing that's starting to suck about getting older. every time I drink for more than a day, if I drink 2 days in a row, or well, just not even get that drunk, just have a few beer, I get heartburn usually. It doesn't help usually that I eat, stuff my face before I go to bed, pass the fuck out. But it is what it is. There's, some shit seems to help with the heartburn. So, but anyways, other than that, I'm just waiting. Somebody's supposed to maybe buy that other lawn tractor, that old one off me, and hopefully, if I can sell that and the money from this box here, I might be able to get the starter for that truck, or do something else. I don't know. I need so many parts for so many things. The Kia needs a $37 power steering line minimum. My truck needs all kinds of stuff, but a lot of the stuff from the truck can be taken off the other truck. I just got to play switcheroo with a lot of parts, including the gas tank, which I'm not super keen on, but it is what it is. At least I don't have to take gas out of it or anything, or even take the sending unit off. Really, it should just be disconnect everything, drop it. I can drop the other one, connect everything up, and connect it back. Now I gotta inspect the tank a little better too, because I don't know for sure that they're the exact same tank, because they got the different cabs and boxes, but I'm pretty sure it's the same tank. Hopefully, anyways, we'll see what happens. If it ain't, it ain't. My tank doesn't leak now because I patched it. Let's get the fiberglass patch, but it's only held on with a fucking ratchet strap, and the other strap, that it wasn't broken. It's probably going to break soon, so I've been afraid to put much gas in it. So it'd be nice to, actually have my gas tank properly cinched in, and get my brake proportioning valve that I need off of it onto it, my heater box or heater motor, there's the tires. There's the cup holder / ashtray that my truck's been missing. That I didn't know what it was in my truck because I'd never had one of those trucks before, and it was always missing, and nobody else I knew had one of those trucks. And I never really investigated too much. I knew it was one or the other, and I thought it could be one or the other, but it's actually both, which I didn't realize. So, not that I use the ashtray anymore, but still, it's nice to have. It fills the hole there. The only problem is it's the wrong color. It's there's a brown trim. Mine has the gray trim, so I'm gonna have to. I don't know. Probably if I can find the right gray that's kind of close, I'll just spray bomb the outside of it, and that'll be good enough for me. I'm not too picky on it, but I'd like it to be somewhat the same color. But yeah, there's that. There's some ball joints that I really need to do on my truck that I think are good on this new truck, but I'm not 100% sure. Again, I have to look at it more, but it's been so cold that, the last thing I want to do is crawl around on the pavement under a truck. At least it's on the pavement now, though. Back in the day, I was lucky to do it in a freaking gravel driveway. Oh, God. Still not very healthy. I think all this hanging out in this cold shop doesn't help. But, I was tempted to put them smoke taillights on my truck, but I'll probably just end up breaking them, so I might as well just sell them for, make a few bucks. And I do have the tailgate. I looked at the two tailgates. The silver tailgate that's on the new parts truck isn't that good. It's pretty rusted out. It looks a little worse than mine did, or a little better than mine did, I should say, before it started to go. And now there's a bunch of holes in mine, so I think I might switch it over to that gold tailgate, because it's pretty solid. There is one little hole in it. I don't know if I'll even bother patching it or not. If I do, I'll probably just fiberglass piece of fiberglass mat right over it, and maybe just try to clean up the rust a little bit that's there and spray bomb it. Should be at least a little more durable than the one I had. I'll have to paint it, but that's no big deal. It'll only be a spray bomb and where it's Ford factory color, you know, it's pretty easy to match. Whoa, just ran into something there. God, this cough does not want to go away. Otherwise I'm pretty healthy, just this cough is driving me nuts, hacking up a lung half the time. But it's what sucks, you know, when you get a cold. And it's cold outside all the time where you're at. Just more, like I said, talking about this truck here. What I'm going to do with those. I got to figure out what I'm doing with the fucking Kia too and get that finished at least. You know, it's a power steering line. Bleed the brakes and then figure out whatever the vibration is, and then it's pretty much good to go. Though I did notice the fucking windshield cracked, which pisses me off. And it was just sitting there too. But the windshield had a big chip in it, and I noticed that when I got it. But, you know, I'm not going to go out and spend fucking $60-70 for a chip replace or repair on a vehicle that may never get on the road legally. So, anyways, looked the other day. I was parked up at the old man's place and saw it from a distance. I get closer, and sure enough, she's starting to spread. So that's the end of that fucking windshield. But, you know, shit happens. Worst case scenario, I'll have to put a windshield in it, but, you know, I'll probably just deal with a cracked windshield in it for the most part. It's four-wheel drive, you know, bomber, so I don't have any great aspirations of it, you know, being super show quality or anything. Most four-wheel drives I know, you know, they're fucking get, you know, the spider cracks all through the windshield. If they even have a fucking windshield. But anyways, I guess this is enough rambling for one night. Hope you enjoyed the video. You know, if you like my videos, feel free to, you know, like, comment. Yeah, figure that out. Figure out how to comment, because I don't even know if that's a word. But like, comment, and subscribe, you know. Helps me out, helps you out. Because the more I know you guys like my shit, the more I'm going to do my shit that you like. And, yeah. Otherwise, you know, enjoy your time, and I don't even know what the fuck to say. I really need, like, an outro. Everybody I watch, or a lot of people I watch, always, you know, have a way to end their videos. I've tried different ways, but none of them felt right yet, so I don't know. I'll get there. But until I get there, keep watching. Talk to you later.